Howdy, y'all. Welcome to In the Know with Lady Contessa. Real talk, real life, real perspective. My daughter sent me a video, and this was like a few days ago. I was out and about, and she sent me a video that her cousin sent her of two guys that I interviewed some years back. I had a local talk show, and I interviewed quite a few people over the years. And there were two guys from McGee, Mississippi that my nephew at that time had introduced me to. He wanted me to interview the two guys. And at the time when I did the interview, one of the guys was 13 and the other guy was 16. They were cousins, Lil Rai and Tabai. And I did, before I interviewed them, I did go on YouTube to see their video. And I interviewed them again 9, 10 or so years ago. Come to find out, recently, maybe a week or two ago, the young guy was unalive. Yes. Oh, my word. Anyway, looking back at that video, I was in Wally World, and I looked at the video because it came through somewhere within that store, within Wally World. It came through my text, and I was looking at it, looked at the whole video while I was there. It was like a 20-some minute video. And like I said, at the time he was 13 and his cousin was 16. And I think I was interviewing them about one of their songs called Pull Up. Pull Up. They were rapping. They were up and coming rappers. But anyway, his life was taken. From my understanding, that he was playing dice with someone and that person lost. And that person evidently didn't want to lose or didn't like losing. So he took Lil Rai's life. Now, the way I see it is, if you can't stand to lose, if you are playing whatever kind of game, dice game, card game, or whatever, if you have a problem with losing where you would be willing to take somebody's life, you should never play a game with anybody. Never, because there is a 50-50 chance that you may not win, and there is a 50% chance that you may win. But if you don't win, there is no need to take someone's life. Now, that's my understanding is how this happened. The guy lost, and he took Lil Rai's life. Who won? That's a sad situation. But anyway, his mother had put that video out there, and my niece saw it, and she sent it to my daughter, which is her cousin. And my daughter sent it to me. She said, "You remember interviewing?" At that time, I didn't, because I interviewed so many people over the years, and I vaguely recalled. Eventually, I thought, and then I said, well, I think Punch told me about the guys, and I think that's how it started, vaguely. And I looked at the video, and I said, oh yeah, I remember now. And I realized that it's out there on YT. Yes, under Lady Walker TV. I have quite a few shows out there. I hadn't done anything in a few years with that show. And yeah, I told my daughter, I said, I've been thinking about it every now and then, that maybe I can start that talk show over, but I'm not 100% certain. I wouldn't go into the studio to do it. I would do it, like I'm at home and I can talk to the person on the phone, or we do a Zoom or something. I would do it from that standpoint. But the sad part is that the young man lost his life because some idiot couldn't stand to lose. Oh, it's sad. So, if you can't stand to lose and you are playing whatever kind of game with somebody, and of course you lose your money. Some people can't stand to lose their money, but yet you play on a game where you may lose the money that you bet. You may lose the money. But taking someone's life because you lost your money from that standpoint, it's a sad situation. But anyway, that's it. Thanks a trio for lending me your ears. I am Lady Contessa. I am going to plant you now and dig you later. And until next time, y'all come back. Now you hear? Ta-ta.